Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. Today I'm at Plum Island in the northeastern corner of Massachusetts, and this is one of the best birding areas in Massachusetts. The birding area is called the Parker River National Wildlife Refuge, so that's where I am right now. It's pretty early in the morning of June 2nd. My goal today is to just see how many new yearbird species I can pick up. I'm going to be focusing on shorebirds because I haven't seen too many of those this year. Come along with me and we'll see what we're able to see here at this really interesting birding spot. Okay, so I made my first stop at Lot 1 parking lot. It's the first parking lot you come to after you come in at the entrance, and there's a purple martin house there, very active. Saw about 12 or 15 purple martins flying around there. Then I walked across the road to a little area called the boat ramp where you can launch kayaks or small boats like that into the river. And I did see a few salt marsh sparrows, which is a specialty there. Was unfortunately not able to get them on video or photograph because they just pop up for a second and then go back down. There was lots of marsh wrens, quite a few other common birds, killdeer, lots of willet flying around. After that, I drove about 1 mile south to the salt pans area and looked for shorebirds, and there were quite a few shorebirds there. Had a flock of maybe 80 to 100 semi-palmated sandpipers.
Terns, believe it or not. Those are the other way.
I was also able to pick out one white rump sandpiper in the flock, slightly more unusual sandpiper, so good to see that. One thing you may have noticed in this video is that after some of the birds that I've showed, I put my channel logo with a number in the lower right hand corner. So that's a new feature of the channel that I've started. It's going to be just a running total of all the birds that I have shown on the channel, so it won't reset at the end of the year. If you're watching this video and you haven't seen any of my previous videos, what I've been doing so far this year is just showing videos from my home patch in eastern Massachusetts. So I've put out now 8 videos doing a little big year, seeing how many species I can get on my home patch in a year. This is the first video that I've done away from my home patch, so I'm going to just keep the count going up for all the birds that I'm able to show on the channel. Okay, just made another stop at a place called the Wardens, where they have sort of a maintenance shed and a gravel parking lot. Barn swallows have been nesting there for years, so I got some nice footage of those. Also got some nice footage of a willow flycatcher calling its Fitzbue call, which was kind of neat. And so we'll just keep going and see what else we can find. Okay, I just arrived at a place called Hellcat, which is halfway down the island from the entrance at the northern end. There's a parking area, some trails, and a dike area with some standing water, which is always a good place to check for birds. So we'll see what we can find here for a little while. As you drive south from Hellcat, the road turns from a nice, beautiful paved road into a bumpy gravel road. So you're starting to off-road it a little bit as you get south of Hellcat. I'm all the way at the southern end of the island now at a place called Sandy Point Reservation. It's a popular beach for just swimming and beach going and that sort of thing. I'm not hugely optimistic about what I'm going to see here, but I do like to get a good view of the ocean every time I come to Plum Island. I haven't really seen much of the ocean yet, so we'll at least see the at least see Plum Island Sound in the ocean. Okay, so that was actually a really nice stop at Sandy Point at the southern end of Plum Island. We picked up piping plovers, which are breeding there at Sandy Point, and they are a species of some concern, as they say, somewhat endangered. We also had least terns, which are also somewhat endangered and have a breeding colony there at the southern end of Plum Island. So it was nice. I spent some time getting some flight shots of the least terns and just enjoying all the activity down there. I'm now heading back up north on the same road, back up the island towards the exit, and make a few more stops and see if we can pick up a few more things. But it's been a nice day so far. Okay, so I'm all the way back at the north end of the island now. It's almost noon, and it's time for me to wrap this episode up. There's a lot of heat haze coming off the ground. It's difficult to get any good photographs or video. It's been a great day. I've been here for about 4 hours. I'm seeing quite a few different birds, and hopefully I'll be able to put all the video together into some sort of a coherent episode for you. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.